Hey folks, I'm Barbara Pinson-Lash, your communications coach, and welcome to this episode of What's Up Wednesday on CoachB-TV. Today, folks, I want to talk about practicing your speech or presentation. I know we usually do that in whatever setting we think that we're being maybe very expressive and that we're using our voice to the best of our ability to express our stories. But are you really? Here is the thing I want you to try, because this is one of those secret little tricks that will work wonders for your next speech. The next time you practice, the next several times you practice that speech, even that presentation, I want you to go way outside of your box. It's going to be uncomfortable, and that is the point. Here's what I'm talking about. I want you to use your voice. If you normally get this loud, I want you to get this loud, and I want you to go down and to go all the way up with all of your words. And I want you to use your body language, really express yourself to the world, go over the top, way over the top. Be silly. It's okay. If you do this, this will accomplish three things. The first one is you are going to live in that silly zone. Why is that important? A lot of times we're nervous about giving speeches and presentations because we don't think that we'll be taken seriously, that we'll come across as silly. It's one of the things that we fear, right? Well, if you live in that silly zone and kind of over-exaggerate, you will find out it is all right. We can all survive being silly for just a moment in our lives. And it will give you a different level of comfort in your next speech. Number two, drum roll please. It just might give you something to use in your speech, something new, some new element, some new way to express yourself or your story. It may be a little bit silly, it could be over dramatic, but it may work, and it could give you a new tool to connect with your audience. Isn't that pretty awesome? Now the third thing that it does, and this is my favorite, it raises your game. Look, there's something that happens between practice and live. I've seen it in 20 years of live TV. I'll practice my scripts one way, but then when the time comes, I don't quite have the level of intensity. It usually comes down a notch or two. Sometimes it goes over, but usually it comes down a notch or two. And the same thing is with live speeches on stage. There's something about it. It just goes a little bit differently than we planned, right? I mean, think about it. If we follow that formula that a lot of us do, we practice here, we deliver here. If you're practicing way up here, guess what, y'all? When it's game time and you have to go live, you're gonna be here. You're gonna deliver so much more energy and enthusiasm and storytelling in a way that helps your audience say, oh my goodness, I need them to come back and present again and again and again. Not to mention the practice part of it is so much fun. And let me tell you, a secret to this, bring the kids in. And if you don't have any kids, borrow some kids. Kids will amp you up and keep you going way over the top with that speech and presentation. They'll join in, they'll give you ideas, and they'll keep you over expressive for that moment until you find a nice little sweet spot. So on live day, you are delivering to your audience. Now, isn't that a win-win? Actually, it's a win-win-win, right? You win, your kids win, and your audience wins. Oh my gosh. That's good stuff. Well, at least I think so. But I want you to try to let me know what you think. Does it really work for you? And leave a comment below, and I would love to share that with our community. And if you have any questions about communications or anything like that, leave those below too, and maybe that will be a topic of an upcoming What's Up Wednesday right here on CoachB-TV. I am Barbara Pinson-Lash, and until next time, I'll see ya.